Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you've got Darren Little here from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and thanks so much for joining us on this exclusive and private VIP presentation. Guys, you are in for a real treat tonight, let me tell you. So what I would encourage you to do is this. You want to turn off any distractions right now. You want to turn off your cell phone, you want to turn off your Facebook chat, and if you have children, you want to just shut the door and get into a private area so that we can have your undivided attention. Now, guys, what we're going to be sharing with you here tonight is how you can start to scale up your business and 10x your income, right? So that you can start to get into the seven-figure lifestyle, okay? A true life of freedom. Now, I'll tell you one of the biggest challenges that people go through today when they get involved in a home-based business. They typically start their business and they buy their products, they buy their high-ticket products, right? They drain their bank account, and now they don't have the most important thing, and that's a marketing and advertising budget. So what do? They try and wing it. They try and learn free strategies on the internet, whether it's social media, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, and they actually takes a long time for them to get any type of liftoff, and a lot of them never get to the point where they make money and they can reinvest it back into their business. Plus, they have their monthly auto ship coming out every month, and a lot of the companies want you to go to events. So how are you going to fund your business, right? How are you going to pay for those airfare, the hotel accommodations, the event itself, and then that ongoing monthly auto ship? It comes out of your personal bank account. Now, what we're going to share with you today is what the seven-figure income earners do. They have secrets. They don't tell anybody, okay? They can't keep it behind the shelf here because they want you to keep your eye on the prize. They want you to keep focused on that primary business and go tell the world about your primary business. But here's what you don't know. What they're doing is what we're doing. What they do is they have a little ATM machine in the front. And that ATM machine starts cranking out $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000 a day. And now they take that money and they fund their whole business. And a lot of the seven-figure income earners will drop $20, $30, $40, or $50,000 on the front end in traffic and go whack into the front of their funnel. And then all of a sudden you see them rising up on top of the leaderboards and just income, right? This is the secret. Okay, we are going to unveil the secret to you tonight. And I want to preface this a little bit. I want to share with you that just maybe a week ago, a week and a half ago, I implemented this for one of my primary businesses, right? Because I want to come into that high-ticket program and go whack, right, with a big traffic campaign. Okay, so I started the ATM machine, and in that little tiny period of time, guys, I'm not talking about a lot of time, I'm talking about maybe 7, 8 days, it's generated $48,000, okay? Real cash, deposited into my bank account. I don't have to wait for 6 weeks to get that money. It's in my bank account right now. Now, what would it be like for you if you could start a business and have the business fund your business, have the business fund your high-ticket purchases, have the business fund your traffic campaigns? That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Okay, so we're literally going to open the vault here, guys. Okay, a lot of seven-figure income earners will not even share this strategy with you. Okay, they keep it secret. Okay, they keep it in the vault. Okay, so if you are on this particular webinar, if you're on this live broadcast today, all I can tell you is this: whoever sent you here thinks enough of you that they want you to run a profitable company. They don't want to set you up for failure, because most of the companies that are out there, they do. Sorry to tell you, those companies are setting you up for failure because they don't teach this strategy, the front end ATM. Okay, so in the short period of time here, $48,000 it's generated for me What would it be like for you if you had that type of budget, right, to buy your high-ticket products now, to do your advertising campaign with, okay? Now, guys, I want to turn back the clock a little bit here, and I want to share with you, because somebody actually reached out to me, and they found out about my business partner here that you're going to be meeting tonight, a 7-figure income earner, and his name is Ari Maccabee. And one of my reps reached out to me, and they said, "Man, like, how the heck did you bring on board Ari? Like, he's major, like, he's a serious player. How did you ever bring him on board?" And I said, it only took years of developing a relationship, connection, right? Ongoing interaction, chat, value, you know, connecting, sharing ideas, sharing strategies. So it's my great pleasure, guys, okay? And you better get a pen and paper and take some notes here, because you're in for a real treat. So I want for you to meet right now. I'm super excited about this, guys, because I've been dreaming about working with Ari for a long time. So over to you, Ari.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that, Darren. You know, I'll take you guys back in time so you guys know. Many, many years ago, I got involved in a platform that was owned by Michael Price, and that platform was called Priceless Possibilities. And at the time, Neil Guest basically came in, redid everything, and they launched Power Lead System. Well, the very first sponsor that I ever had inside the Power Lead System platform was Darren Little. And I was joking with him earlier that I'm pretty sure that he had a different hat on, even back then in his picture, because he's always wearing a hat, guys. It's funny. It's a very, very small world. You know, like back in those days, obviously we were both doing network marketing and multi-level marketing stuff, and you know, I think we both got sick of all the meetings and all of the things that we always had to do that we were forking out dollars for, that we slaved so hard to earn. And everything we were earning, you're basically teaching your people to pour back in by making it to a meeting. And I think we both got sick of that stuff. We got sick, you know, of people not really being able to generate a serious income and stabilize their financial future. And both of us, we moved into the affiliate world about the same time, and it's skyrocketed, guys, you know. But Darren's obviously, he's reached out to me. He's called me every once in a while out of the blue. Even when I moved here to Manila, he was calling me on the phone, and, you know, we would chat. And I knew there would be, you know, something across our paths, and we would take a look. And, you know, sure enough, you know, I saw some buddies out there. They were doing something called the Shadow Commission Project, and I didn't know what that was. And I didn't really dig into it. And then Darren approached me with Black Ops. Well, guess what? I joined it, and then I found out it's really the same thing, 2 different funnels. And I was just laughing because I kind of felt bad, because I actually have a buddy on my team that joined under the Shadow Commission side of it. And here I ended up under Darren, not knowing it was the exact same thing, unfortunately, until I was already in. So, Michael, I love you, bro. I apologize again. You're my man. But I'm here, and let me tell you why I really got involved in this. About 7 or 8 years ago, I actually helped build a product actually called iPass. And in iPass, we actually had this wonderful system and this offer where we generated all these leads, and then they came into a call floor, and the call floor basically sold all these things. And we had affiliates, guys, I mean, newbies, brand newbies that had never done this before, literally generating an income of $10,000 to $15,000 a month in month 2. And then we had guys that were seasoned that started out $70,000, $80,000, $90,000, even one of them $100,000, who actually became my partner. What I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm actually going to do a screen share, and I'm going to kind of walk you through some of the secrets that Darren and I were talking about, and walk you through a little bit of PowerPoint real quick, if you guys don't mind. And Darren, do me a favor real quick. I'm going to click on this, and you can just tell me real fast if you can see my screen.
Yeah, you're good. Just go full screen. Yeah, you're good.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, guys, so here's what we're going to talk about today. We want to talk about how top marketers scale any business online. You know, these are the hidden secrets that most don't want you to know. They don't share it. They don't talk about it. And the top 3 things, guys, that every marketer needs. Number 1, they need products or services that are loved and wanted by the masses. They must want it as much or more than they actually need it. Why? Because people typically buy what they want before they buy what they need. Now, one of the ladies, do me a favor, Michelle or Julie, if you guys want to unmute real quick, I just want to ask you a funny question.
Okay.
I know you guys have a purse, right?
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. What brands of purses do you own?
Coach.
Oh gosh, I own a fake Louis Vuitton.
When you said Jilly, did you mean me? J-Y-L-L-E.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, did I say it wrong? Is it Jilly?
It's Jill. That's okay.
Okay, Jill.
I just want to make sure you're talking to me so I knew whether to answer.
Yeah. So what brands of purses do you guys own?
Coach, Kate Spade, Fendi.
Okay. Now, can I ask you a question real quick?
Showa.
Did you need a brand name purse, or did you want a brand name purse?
I can afford it, so I bought it.
Exactly. This is my point, guys. Go ahead and mute now for me. This is my point to you guys, so you understand. People always buy what they want before they buy what they need, unless it's a staple of life, like a food, or they got to pay their bills, things like that. It's just a fact of life. People buy what they want, so you got to create something or show them something that they want. It's so juicy they just can't refuse it. It's irresistible. And how do you do that? You do that through number 2, a high converting sales funnel website, or sales funnel. Basically, it's got to have eye appeal. It's got to influence your prospects and make them feel that they just can't live without whatever it is you're selling or pitching, or it must appeal to them in their lifestyle or the lifestyle they want. And 3, people need high converting traffic. That's real people really looking with intent. Now, let me cover the last word of that, because this is the most important part. You can go out and buy traffic all day from people that are looking to make money from home, and that's what's really going to get you something. But the normal traffic that you see out there, a lot of these solo ad providers, they're basically just buying solo ads from other solo ad guys to build their list. It doesn't mean these people are really interested, but when people really have intent, a strong intent, they're much more interactive. Now, traffic like that, good traffic, is going to cost around 60 to 70 cents per click and up, okay? Which means in order for the average person to succeed, they need a good amount of money to buy a lot of traffic to generate a single sign-up. You don't buy one solo ad and expect results, guys. If you go to the gym one time and you work out, does it get you in shape? No. You need repetition. With internet marketing, you need to continually keep new eyeballs on your offer every day of the week. Now, here's the unfortunate side of that. Okay, most people can't afford that. What top marketers have figured out is they figured out how to use OPP to scale their business. Okay, so what is OPP? Simple. That's other people's money. It's profit that you generate from high ticket offers that you can use to scale up any business. What does scale up means? It means simply to send more traffic and generate more signups or sales, and more importantly, put more money in your pocket. The trick to being successful with something like this is to find the right offer. It's an offer that may cost you a little more up front, but it won't bleed you dry month after month, requiring you to pour more money in to keep it going. Now, let's talk about what the right offer looks like, because I've seen this in the last 13 years. These are the things that I've seen. The upfront cost is typically going to start around $1,000 and go up to as high as $10,000. In fact, I've seen things go up as high as $25,000 for these types of programs. Now, keep in mind, these payments are generally one-time payments with small yearly renewals, generally less than $500. They typically have a small monthly cost or no monthly cost at all, and ideally no monthly cost at all. They're high commission offers where affiliates are going to earn 80 to 100% commissions on sales. Now, this is why, you got Empower Network, you had some of these other companies that have been very successful in the past because they paid that high affiliate commission structure. When they cut it, guess what happened? All the affiliates ran away. It's important, guys, because this allows the affiliate to cash out all their initial costs quickly. This means you guys, so if you join a program like this, you cash out your initial costs quickly and easily, and from this point, you're operating on 100% profit forever. That means you're just generating pure income. That is the money, guys, that you can actually use to scale up. Now, if you follow me on Facebook or you're on my mailing list, and you already know this, but I truly believe I found the perfect offer. One warning I want to tell you up front before we talk about it. I know many of you are going to think or say this is way too much money, and believe me, I used to think exactly like that. But when you see how you make money, you understand why this is a perfect amount and not too much at all. I promise you that. Okay? First and foremost, it's got one of the most incredible comp plans I've ever seen. You don't sign up in any programs to pay other people commissions, guys. You sign up so you can earn and make money and support your family and grow your businesses. I know this is true because I'm just like you. When you join anything, I want you to be. I know you guys want to be well compensated, just like I do. Am I right? Great. So let me show you how it works real quick. First and foremost, What the total cost to join the program is $1,299. That's $299 is paid directly to the company, and then $1,000 is paid directly to your sponsor. The first person you personally sign up is going to pass up to your sponsor, which makes them $1,000. Every sign up after that is going to pay you $1,000 directly through PayPal, Payza, Bitcoin, or any other payment method that you actually desire. Absolutely any method you like, guys. For example, you sign up 4 people, and the first one passes up, but you make $1,000 on the next 3, which means you made just $3,000. However, half of what you actually, that's only half of what you actually earn, and really not even half, it's less. I'm going to show you that in a full set in a second. I'm going to show you the whole entire comp plan on a little sheet so you guys can follow along. But just to catch up with you real quick, each one of your 3 signups are all going to pass up their first signup, making you an additional $3,000, which means if you sign up just 4 people, you've made $6,000, guys. Now, keep in mind, that's not it. I'm going to show you all of it in a second, but at that point, at this point right here, you should see how lucrative this is. You should understand that this is insanely lucrative. Now, let me tell you and give you a heads up. In the next few weeks, the price of this program is going to rise from $12.99 to $15.98 because they're going to add a virtual sales agent staff. This is optional, and you can use it if you like, and you only pay when a sell is made for you. The virtual sell agent basically will call your lead and sell them for you, and they do all the work. Instead of making the full $12.99, you're actually going to make $800 without ever lifting a finger. Now, the last time I was involved in this program, I told you earlier, this was iPass, and I had people making $10,000 to $15,000 a month. These are just brand newbies. I had super affiliates making well over $100,000 a month, and that's where I met my business partner, Chris Mack, as everybody calls him, Chris McCarty. You know, I'm still best friends in business with him, you know, ever since, guys. This is, you know, what we do with this money, guys, is we use it to scale our other business. Now, we use this money to build new funnels and systems, videos, buy traffic, keep fresh eyeballs on our main business. If you're, you know, and I'll bring this up right out of the gate because I know some people don't like it, but look, if you're in a rev share, you can use this to buy ad packs, which generates residual income. If you're promoting an education and training program, you can use it to drive traffic to increase your residual income. If you're waiting on our e-commerce made easy platform that RJ and I have been building, guys, you can also use that to set up all the training and everything. With this money, the idea is you can set yourself up to be free from financial hardship, okay? Now, I understand how you feel right now. If this is the first higher ticket offer that you've ever done or looked at, you're nervous, you're scared, you're probably wondering what will happen if I don't make a single sign up. Right? Am I right? I know I am because I've been there, and the feeling you're feeling right now is how we all feel at this moment in time. It's nerve-wracking, but I assure you that the risk is well worth the reward, and Darren Little and myself are going to keep doing these weekly hangouts on Sunday evenings. You know, next week, July 24th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to keep doing. We're going to do all the heavy lifting, and we're going to help you earn money. Okay? When you join with me, or join with anybody on our team, you're going to receive access to Darren Little's Facebook marketing course, which he sells for $9.97, guys. Now, if you don't know who Darren is, he's an absolute heavyweight in internet marketing. In fact, Darren was my very first sponsor, as I said earlier, in Power Lead Systems when it first switched over from Priceless Possibilities. And second, you guys will go through the training, apply what Darren does, and it absolutely works. In fact, my latest post, I was just joking with this earlier, using some of the techniques that he actually talks about, I got 164 requests for more information in 4 hours. Absolutely no joke. I'll show you the post in a second. Your only job is basically to invite people to take a peek at the opportunity to get to the weekly hangout. Our job is to help you get 1 to 2 signups per week. Now, here's what happens if we do. If we get 1 or 2 signups per week, that means you guys are going to make $1,000 to $2,000 per week. Let's just say I'm half wrong. You guys get 1 or 2 signups every 2 weeks, which means you still make $1,000 or $2,000 every 2 weeks, or $2,000 to $4,000 a month. I'm sure you guys would be happy. Let's say I'm still 50% wrong. That still put $1,000 to $2,000 a month into your pocket every single month, guys, for a one-time investment of $1,299. Hopefully, you guys will see where I'm going. I want you guys to be successful with this. You know, I want you guys to stop worrying, sign up. Let's focus on helping you make money. So let me show you exactly how this actually works so you can really see it, because there's a never-ending stream of this. Darren and I were talking about this earlier. So here's the thing, guys. Look, this is you at the very top. You get your first sign up. Your first sign up, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to recolor this a completely different color because this is your pass up, okay? This little guy right here is going to make you no money. But then you sign up another guy, okay? That guy's going to actually put money in your income, okay, or in your pocket. All of these people, let's say you signed up 4 people. Those 4 people, guess what they have to do? They have to bring you 4 pass-ups, okay? So you just made $4,000 off that. Now those guys are going to bring you 4 pass-ups, okay? Whoops. So let's get back over here real quick. You got 4 pass-ups. That's another $4,000. Well, guess what these 4 people got to do? They have to bring you 4 more pass-ups. That's $12,000. Okay, what you guys don't understand is this never ends. This wheel, if you could bring in 2 people, your 2 will turn into 10. Okay, it will turn into 20. It will turn into 200. Because all of those pass-ups keep coming up to you one level. It's a wheel that never stops. Most people only look at this and they only see the $1,000, the $2,000, you know, off the pass-up, and then they get another person, they get $1,000, $2,000. They don't look past that. But what we're trying to explain to you is it never stops. It keeps generating. So if you're able to sign up 5 people, just trust me when I tell you, your $5,000 that you're going to sign, or your $4,000 you're going to make. Because remember, you sign up 5 people, your first one passes up, you make nothing. Your next 4, you make $4,000. Well, then those 4 people bring you 4 more. Now you're going to have another $4,000. That's $8,000. Those people are going to bring you 4 more. That's another 12. You know, another chunk of money, another $12,000. You get another 4, you're at $16,000. Guys, it never ever stops. Okay, this is what attracted me to this opportunity. It never stops. Now, if you guys are good and you guys are going to excel at this, Darren and I are going to teach you how to do one thing. We're going to teach you how to become the master at delivering an invitation, the master at inviting people to take a peek at something through our hangouts, and we're going to do the heavy lifting. We're going to do the selling for you. They're going to see the whites of our eyeballs and hear us and our conviction in this product, and guess what's going to happen? You're going to make some income. Am I right, Darren?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why I'm so fired up about this, Ari, is that, you know, I've been in this industry for 26 years, okay? And I've done a lot of different times where I've done what I call a launch, right, to get liftoff, okay? Now, in 26 years that I've been at this, okay, I've been probably with 9 different network marketing companies. Probably the last 5 years I've got into affiliate marketing. But from the 11th of July until today, I've made $48,000. Okay, 48 grand, guys. Now that money now pays for my traffic, it pays for my airfare, it pays for my high-ticket products. I've now got a real budget. Okay, I just hired 2 people to do outsourcing, Facebook ads, all of my sales funnels. I have info products of my own, so this is actually my funding mechanism that's going to fund all the rest of my things, right? And it doesn't stop, guys, okay? Now, I want you to think about this, because I think in that period of time, I think I recruited 37 people. And I can actually log in and show you my back office so that you can get an idea of what's possible. But those 37 people now, they each are going to send me a pass up, right? Now, what's my goal then? I want to teach them what I know. I want to teach them, how did I get 37 people into my company? How did I do that, right? So I roll out the red carpet. I share with them the Top Recruiter formula. This formula has helped me recruit over 1,500 people personally, okay? Now, in the very first week that we've rolled this out, Justin's already had a $3,000 week. We've got Jill's had a $1,000 day. Michelle's had a $1,000 day. Dimitri, I think, had a 2 or 3. Yeah, he's like already focusing on $5,000 a day. Like we were chatting. He's only been in for a couple of days, guys, but I think he already had a $2,000 or $3,000 day already in his first week. Now these are people, right, that are just following the Top Recruiter formula. It's super easy, guys. Okay, it's really super fun, because there's no possible way that you can ever get rejected once you learn what recruiting really is. Most people never been taught. They think it's about selling products, and it's not, right? Products get sold, but they get sold in a different way. Now imagine those 37 people Okay, they each send me one person. I just added an additional, right, $48,000. This is Canadian, right? 37 US, 48,000 into Canadian funds. I just added another $48,000 into the kitty, right? So what happens when I train those next guys how to be top recruiters? I just added another $48,000 into my ATM. What's going to fund my business? How do those top income earners come in and make a $30,000, $40,000, or $50,000 traffic buy into their high-ticket programs? They do what we do, guys. They do what we do. And once you learn this, once you learn this strategy, I'm telling you, you will literally never have to worry about money again. ATMs on the front, creating your cash flow, right? And now you're coming in with big traffic buys, with budgets, real budgets, where you can start doing magazine ads or radio or phone dialers and all sorts of different email campaigns because you have a real budget. Now, Ari, did you want me to show my back office here, or what?
Yeah, I do actually. But before you do that, I want to cut in and say something real quick because, look, I know Darren and I know myself. We make really good money online, guys. And sometimes when you hear us talk about these big numbers, your eyes get all huge and you start freaking out because the average person out there just wants to make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 or $3,000 a month. And guess what? What we're trying to tell you is this is the easiest vessel, the easiest that you'll ever have like this, especially once they kick in the virtual sales agents and they're actually doing the calls for you, because at that point, guys, your job is just to generate the lead. They make the sale. You still make $800 a pop. 3 sales in a single month will put $2,400 in your pocket. Now, ask yourself, if I could put $2,400 in your pocket every single month, month in, month out, would you be happy? I know you would. Damn Skippy, I know you would, because everybody keeps hammering me on this because sometimes they freak out when they see my checks. And I'm sure Darren's had it happen too, guys. Look, you know, when I signed up in this, I told Darren, man, I got to come out, you know, because I haven't had a high ticket offer in a while. My list is not set for it. It's just not. But I actually surprised myself. You know, I was telling Darren, you know, he said, hey, you're going to have a $1,000 first day, right? Well, here, Darren, before you show your back office real quick, just to show everybody really fast, let me open this up so you guys can actually see. I had a $5,000 first day. In fact, I'm about to have a $6,000 first day because I got a guy that already paid his $299 right here. He's just actually transferring some money over. As soon as it actually hits from his bank into his PayPal account, then he'll be making that payment, and I'll be on my way to actually $6,000. And, you know, obviously my day's just getting started. I literally been in this, what, about 30 hours, Darren, now?
Yeah.
So, I mean, guys, you know, it's possible. Yeah, Darren, show us your back office because I know that I already saw it, guys, and I'm just going to tell you up front. When you see it, it's an eye-opener. It's a little mind-bending because he made so much freaking money so fast, and he did it all the right way.
Okay, now what I want to do here, first of all, guys, just so you understand that, you know, what people are buying is actually a real educational product, and there's massive value in this product. You know, different promotional strategies, 5 secret traffic source strategies, learning the basics of Aweber, Facebook Powerhouse, learn the basics of GetResponse, hot paid traffic sources, how to use fancy affiliate, instant traffic for newbies, instant traffic with Bing ads, list building with co-registrations, make money in 5 minutes, make money on Warrior forums, personal financing credit, quick cash in minutes, make money in 5 minutes. There are, look at all this, 4 videos, 5 videos, 5 videos, 3 videos, 4 videos. This is really, really high level information with what you actually get for this money. Okay, so it's not like you're not getting any value here. Not only do you get all of this, so all these different marketing strategies, okay, but if you've been in this industry, you will know that it's really a personal development industry. This industry truly is a leadership business model, right? And there's some great names in here, right? I just happen to have one of those spots in there, which I'm very honored that they did an interview with me for some of the experience that I've had over the last 26 years. But, you know, Evan Clausen, you know, 7-figure income earner, he's written multiple books. James Starr runs Phenomenal Traffic. Greg Gomez, you know, Jeff Mills, amazing marketer, guys. Josh Peak, you know, another great marketer. Tracy Walker, another $1 million income earner. Ray Higdon, I did about $4 million last year. Randy Schroeder, another big name in the industry. So when you start getting access to the 7-figure secrets, guys, the 7-figure secrets, this is what this vault, look at this, Todd Falcone, right? So there's some really, really great names in here, people that really know what they're doing. Magnetic persuasion techniques, 13-part audio series, 46 audios, law of attraction, motivational lessons, self-esteem and personal transference, leadership development. There's a whole health and wellness section as well in the product. So plus they're putting additional value into this that will literally dwarf the entry price. Dwarf the entry price. Plus, in addition to that, I give you access to my $997 top recruiter training that helps people recruit new reps into any company in 6 to 45 minutes. No joke. And you're going to be able to hear from some people that have actually gone through my training and have had success their very first week. But guys, you know, here is the dashboard, right? And you can see here 37 grand. Now keep in mind, we are just starting. I mean, we're literally in, my launch date was on the 11th of July. Okay, what day is it today? It's the 17th. Okay, from the 11th until the 17th of this month, $37,000 US, okay, is in my bank, right? From this little tiny launch that we haven't even started, right? We're just scratching the surface. And I want you to understand this if I go into my team here so that you can get an idea of this, okay? So this means that the person has at least one sale, okay? They've qualified, they've done their pass up, right? So Justin was a pass up, he went to Paul and Eric, right? Scott Clayson, who's on the panel, he's already qualified, right? Jill Barker, she's on right now, she's already qualified, right? Michelle Anderson, she's already qualified. Guys, this is in our very first week, right? So when you have this type of stuff happening, now keep in mind, all of these people will be sending pass-ups as well, and then these people that get passed up will also be sending pass-ups, right? So it gets very, very exciting when you start rolling out your team, and all these people, guys, they're going to learn the top recruiter training, and they're all going to be sending pass-ups, right, to you, right? They're all, you bring a group of people, and like, here's another qualified person, Vitali, right? They're all going to be saying, here's another qualified person, Dimitri, you're going to hear from him tonight. All these people, here's another qualified person, well, Ari, there he goes. Of course, he's qualified. He's made $5 grand already. Here's Jeffrey. He got involved yesterday. He's already qualified, right? In 24 hours, guys. 24 hours this is happening so fast. So it's really about the power of the leadership, the power of the training. Can we share with you our secrets? Absolutely we can. We can literally fast track you by 3 to 5 years in this industry so that you can truly learn how to become a top recruiter. Okay, so I'm going to pass back to you, Ari, now. And
that's massive, Darren. That's massive. I mean, guys, look, you know, guys made 37 grand. You basically saw, you know, he's probably got, what, a third of them basically went ahead and already done their pass-ups. So you got 2/3 more income coming, guys. So, I mean, just think about that. You're talking about at least another $23,000 that's going to roll right up to him, and then guess what? It's going to start all over again. It doesn't stop. It's just like a big wheel. Now, Darren, do me a favor. Which one of these people do you want to bring out first, and which one do you want to talk about their income with them?
I want to bring up Dimitri, because Dimitri literally just, he went live, and I think his first 24 hours he made like 2 or 3 grand. So Dimitri, if you want to unmute and just introduce yourself, that would be great.
Hey guys, how's everyone?
Good. So just tell us a little bit about your background, Dimitri, and what you saw with your vision, and what happened to you once you learned this top recruiter training formula and you just started going crazy with it.
I came online, say, October 2013. I struggled a lot, about 2 years in it. I started literally with nothing. And as you said, this, you know, you get into these top tier stuff, and it's all about traffic and buy solo ads, and I tried that, and and to tell you the truth, it's just when you don't have that amount of cash on you, it gets hard because you can't really scale it. You buy one solo ad, it doesn't work out, and then you keep on going. But anyway, slowly, I developed a couple of skills. This year was a breakthrough year, let's say. I started with you guys 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I think. Yeah, got introduced to it by Scott. Way before I even got involved, I started just to like post stuff that Scott was doing. I got a couple of people asking me what you're up to, this and that, and eventually I got inside the training. I learned the formula, which is working. It's incredible. Seriously, I don't know what to say. It's like first time I've generated high ticket like stuff and programs and money through literally free. I don't like to use the word free, but it's more of an attraction-based type of thing. It's you do some posts, they SMS you, they call you up, and you just start talking, and it's all there for us, like laid out.
Hey, Dimitri, do you mind if I ask you a couple key questions real quick?
Sure.
This is the first time I ever met you, right?
Correct, yeah.
First time we've ever spoke, guys. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, newbie is a 1, 10, you're internet marketing pro. Where are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I always say 10, no matter what the question.
but I want you to be honest for the people. This is a very important question because a lot of people have came back to me and say, Ari, that's great. You got a list. You can do this. I want you to be honest with yourself and honest with people. Where do you really see yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
Where do I see myself? It's a hard question. It's a hard question to answer, and I mean, I can tell you,
Dimitri, let me ask you, how much money have you made so far? How much money do you make in 24 hours?
I'm looking at my first day was 2 sales. So, I mean, more than I've ever made in 2 days. That's for sure. But I mean, it's not about a skill. It's my breakthrough since I joined here. It's all about following the process. That's
what I was looking for.
This business is just, it's a people business. There's so many people that get scared about I can't sell and I can't talk on the phone, but you can become friends with someone, right? You just become friends with people.
That's what I was looking for, man. I wanted you to hear you say that because so many people think they can't do this, and I think the reality of it is, you're going to hear from people tonight. They're going to just prove to you just the opposite. The average person can't do this. What Darren's teaching, the average person can do if you just follow the steps in the training, guys. It's beautiful.
That's for sure. I mean, I got someone brand spanking new in this whole industry. He signed up. He didn't even know what an opt-in page was. It's like, what's opt-in? And I just showed him the process, walked him through the trainings, and he's got 2 people ready to buy. They haven't bought yet, but they are like, I saw the whole conversation, we shared screens. They're hot, and he didn't even know what an opt-in page was. It's just a process. I mean, just make friends. That's the easiest job in the world. Everybody's got friends, right?
Okay, listen, I want to reach out here quickly to Michelle because, guys, a lot of people are, they're work-from-home moms. They've got children, they've got families, right? They don't maybe have a lot of time. They only have part-time, right? So, Michelle, you got involved. You just followed the Top Recruiter training. Share with the people what happened for you.
Hi, thanks, Darren. I'm Michelle from New Zealand, and as Darren said, I'm a mum of 2 young boys, so I am a stay-at-home mum. And I reached out to Darren, and his training, it's just so easy to follow. And if you can copy and paste, you can do this. um, yeah, I love the fact that you can go, you can work online with this business with awesome training, and by following what Darren's teaching and what Ari's teaching, it's just been a lot of fun and easy, and waking up every day or before I go to bed, having people message me and saying, hey, we're really interested in what you're doing, and it's just amazing because I've worked online before, and there was just such a sense of overwhelm, and with this business it isn't, and there's just a great support network, and it's easy and it's fun.
So, Michelle, let me ask you this, because, hold on a second, let me just mute here. Okay, so a lot of people are wondering, they say, well, Darren, I don't have a lot of experience. I don't know how to generate incoming leads, right? I don't know how to get people interested in what I have. I taught you one strategy, one technique, and you copied and pasted, you put it on your wall, share with the people. How many inquiries did you have your very first day? And you're going to have to unmute yourself because I can't unmute you now for some reason.
I had 25 inquiries in my very first day, and that was before we did our first webinar. Yeah, so it's been amazing, and I'd never had that before. Okay,
so Michelle, you've already qualified. You already got your first qualifying sale, right? So you already had a $1,000 day, right?
Yes.
25 incoming inquiries, so congratulations. Thanks a lot, and continued success. Okay.
Thank you so much, Darren.
Okay, I want to also reach out to Justin here, because Justin, maybe you can just unmute yourself. Guys, here's what I'm going to share with you. There's people that are out and about in the industry. This industry really is about searching for diamonds, seeing talent in people. And Justin is a real major go-getter. He just has big dreams. He still works at his job, but his boss probably doesn't know that he works. He's probably working online half the time, right? Nope. So, but he's got that drive. He's got that drive. He's got that vision. He said, Darren, can you just teach me how? Because I want to change my life. I want freedom. Can you just show me the way? Right? And I said, absolutely. Right? Can you teach me how to become a millionaire? Absolutely, I will. You will become a millionaire. So, Justin, your very first week, okay, have you ever had these type of numbers? Think about it, a $3,000 week coming out of the gate. Have you ever had that before?
Not at all, Darren. Nope, this is my first time making $3K this week.
Fantastic. What did that feel like? Tell people, like when you implemented the formula, you followed it step by step. It was just, it's a casual formula. Am I right? It's very casual.
Yeah, it's very casual. What I was doing is I was basically just doing myself, just building that relationship, building trust, and just hitting those key spots of what Darren's training was, and then boom, it brought me up into being a leader, brought me up into being an authority figure to these people, and then actually getting them to solve their problems. It was phenomenal. It was a big confidence booster for me. Wow.
So guys, I want you just to understand this for a minute. Okay, so here's somebody who has a dream. Here's somebody who has a vision. Right? They're still working a full-time job. Right? They're doing this part-time. Okay. They learn some secrets. It's like cracking a vault. Like literally finding out the code to crack that vault open and open up the vault. Now, you don't hear this very often, where somebody starts a business and makes $3,000 their very first week. Okay? Very first week. Okay? Now, Justin, let me ask you this. When we start to talk about, $10,000 a month or $20,000 or $30,000 a month, for the first time in your whole career, can you finally go, holy cow, I'm really going to do this. This is really going to happen for me and my family. I'm really going to do this.
Yeah, it's definitely going to happen, especially when you just, it was probably 2 days going into Darren's training, and then I just implemented it, and getting 3K my first week was just, it was mind-boggling, to be honest, and it also built up my confidence too, saying, hey, you know what, it brought right here and right here, it told, it said, Justin, you're gonna do this. I mean, you're gonna catapult yourself into becoming a six-figure earner. And I'm just so thankful I got into this training and in this mentorship by Darren.
Fantastic. Okay, I want to reach out here to Scott. Scott, can you unmute here?
Hey, Darren.
Okay, and mute out Jason. You know, guys, here's another great story. You know, Scott said, Darren, you know, if I agree that I'm going to come on board, can we just have like a real quick one-on-one? I just want to have a Skype call. And I will share with you that as a leader, okay, that if you see the diamond in a person, it's a good idea to do that, guys, just so you know, okay? Because we're in a business of relationships, okay? Relationships. Finding out about another person. What's their vision? What do they really want, right? Where are they at right now in their life, right? And what can you do to help as a leader? Right? So we had a chance to connect, right? Scott said, you know what, Darren, I'm going to do this. I'm in. Okay, so he took action. He showed up to one bonus training that I put on. Okay, and I saw some of his private chat. He's like, I would have paid $1,000 to this guy for that training, right? So Scott, just share with us what happened for you. You showed up at that bonus training, and did it work? Did you start recruiting right away?
Yeah, absolutely. Just real quick, I have had a lot of success in the network marketing arena, but never really had a team able to kind of follow what I did. And I've tried high ticket too, and I've never been able to be successful in high ticket. And I think it's because I think you've helped me with this. It was a mental block, you know, feeling bad about taking a lot of money from somebody or something like that. And so I plugged right in. I didn't get involved with this for any reason other than your coaching. I mean, that was the whole intent. I was like, hey, if that's what I need to do to get your mentorship, I'm in. And that's how I felt about it. And I mean, I'm blown away. I mean, just absolutely blown away how much more fun it is to prospect now, how much more fun it is to connect with people and really work on what I like doing. And that my passion is helping people be successful. That's my passion. For me, money's never really been my trigger. It just never has for whatever reason. I just like to help people. And I think I've finally found something that I can use to help a lot of people, and I'm just excited to be here.
So, Scott, let me ask you this. So you came to the bonus training that one day, you implemented the strategies. Now, even whether it's, just so you guys know, whether you do a pass-up or not, okay, it registers in your subconscious mind that you just had a $1,000 day, okay? And once that happens, there's a switch that takes place. Once you believe that it's actually easy to have a $1,000 day, they start going pop, 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 and they start going off like popcorn. So right after that training, wasn't it within 24 hours, and pop, you had a first $1,000 sale come in, right? That was Dimitri.
Yep, it was Dimitri. Yep.
Right? So that there gives you an idea of the power of this training, guys. Okay? So what I want for you to understand is that it's not just about Exodus Elite. It's not just about the Shadow Commissions Project. It's not just about Black Ops training that we take people through. It's really about understanding people. People. You're in a people business. And once you learn about people, right, and you learn how to connect with people properly, okay? Not get in now, not lock your spot, not spam all over the internet. That's not real, okay? That's not real. That's certainly not what we teach, okay? We're talking about helping a person solve their pain and problems, okay? What's their pain? I don't know. Maybe they don't even have any. What's their problem? I don't know. Let's go find out. It's very casual, okay? Networking, when the master networkers are just good people, right? That's it. They're just good people, and they're not trying to sell you on something. They want to try and genuinely help you, and there may not even be a fit. There may not even be a fit, right? So I don't take it personally if it's not a fit for a person, right? I mean, they could be a multimillionaire already, right? Who knows? Maybe they got a job and they love their job, Awesome, awesome, right? So this isn't about a high pressure situation. It's learning how to hone your skills, your connecting skills, your people skills, your conversation skills, right? The person that asks the questions controls the conversation, just so you know, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hand it back over to Ari, if you're still there, Ari.
Of course, buddy. Yeah, man, guys, lots of good information. Wow, I mean, you know, I'd never met any of the people on the panel, so you guys know, until today. This is my first time actually having any interaction with them whatsoever, and to hear your stories, it's awesome. You know, Justin, actually, I take that back. Justin, I've actually chatted with him a couple times on Facebook, but I've never really had a heart-to-heart or business conversation with him, you know, so getting ready to hear all, you know, getting to hear all your stories, guys, it was a privilege, you know. But, you know, I think what Darren's put out there, so you guys understand, literally anybody can do this business. And when we say anybody, I truly mean the word anybody. If you're up for training and you'll actually listen and go through his coaching with us, you know, you're going to succeed at this business, okay? You're not only going to succeed, you're going to learn how to scale your business up properly, because you're going to be rewarded healthily, you know, $1,000 a pop or $800 a pop once the call center launches, or the callers launch, and actually start calling in your leads for you. You got to be the master of one or two things, guys. You got to be the master of generating a lead, okay, an interested person, somebody who has intent, or you have to actually be a master at inviting people to these hangouts. If you can do those two things, and I'm confident with Darren's training you can. And the reason I say that to you guys, I said I was going to show this post to you earlier, so let me show it to you actually real quick, because, you know, many of you guys who know me, you know, actually I do a lot of traffic online. I don't actually do a ton of Facebook lead generation. That's not really my claim to fame. But I'm going to tell you, I went through Darren's stuff. I took one of my posts that I would have normally done, and I reworded it. And this is what happened to me. I was sitting in the office with Paul D'Souza yesterday when I posted it, and we were getting ready to go eat. And I posted this little bitty thing, okay? And you can see I had 255 people. I had 82 my first hour, guys. I've never had more people basically comment on a post than this post asking for information. These are not people on my team that I said, hey, go and, you know, just spam my link and say more info to put my Facebook Edge rank up. These are real people, some of which I knew, some of which do follow me, but they were all asking for info on their own. They weren't solicited by me. They weren't, you know, I didn't tell them to go, hey, just go post on my thing so I get my Edge rank up. None of that. It's all real, 100%. So I want to thank Darren for that, because it does make a difference, guys. Even old dogs like me can learn new tricks that can improve us, and that's one thing that I picked up from Darren's training. Guys, this is where it's at, okay? If you want to make money, we have the best opportunity that I've seen in a long time, because it's just like another opportunity that I helped build. And I'm telling you now, the lights, when I saw this and I hopped on with the owner, and it wasn't just me, guys. Look, Fraser Khan, you know, Steve Doordeal, you know, Michael Big, you know, let's see who else we got. I can't even think of all the people that were on our call the other day. Paul D'Souza. They all hopped on. At a moment's notice, the owner hopped on the call. And here's what really impressed me. He's based in the UK, so you guys know. All of my UK guys says, hey, can we come down and meet you? He says, yeah. In fact, there's a hotel across the street. If you guys want to book a hotel, stay as long as you want and come over to the office. I was blown away by that call, guys. That tells me that we're onto something, that we found an owner that's real. He's going to stand behind the product. He's going to be there to support it. And, you know, I've messaged him, and I know I've had Darren message him a couple times and add countries. Man, 10 or 15 minutes later, the country's in the system and live, and we're growing. You know, I think now, how many countries are we in now, Darren? You know?
I don't know, but it's like I just look at it like there's no boundaries of where I'm marketing to. I typically use Facebook as my central hub, right? That's kind of my attractor factor is with Facebook, and that's what we'll teach you guys. You know that today, right, today, I actually had somebody enroll from India. Okay, now, a lot of companies won't even allow India into their countries, right? So today I enrolled a gentleman from India. He's super excited. He's into training now, right? But we have people in from Greece and other zones of Europe and situations that they may not even be able to enroll into other companies, right? Because it's not available, right? So what I'm going to share with you guys is this, is if you are a person that really truly wants to change your life, if you're a person that could use an extra $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month, if you're a person that wants to generate a $10,000 monthly marketing budget for your existing primary business, if you're a person that's a big player and you want to generate a $30,000 to $50,000 budget so that you can come into your high ticket and go whack with traffic, that was my goal here, guys, just so that you know, right? I'm in a high ticket program and I realized they needed 50,000 bucks if I wanted to go next level in that company. I needed 50 grand to go whack in the front end, right? Now I didn't imagine that in my wildest dreams that it was going to happen pretty much in my first week, right? But that's what happened, right? Within my first week, I've got 50 grand now that I can go properly roll out my campaign, right? And I hired 2 people, right? Normally most people wouldn't be able to do that. So they try to learn Facebook ads, right? I said, why do I want to do that? I'm going to go get a budget. I'm going to hire guys that are masters, right? Why screw around? Go right to the source. Get the talent, right? Most people can't afford the talent. So we're going to show you how to properly run a business where you can hire staff and outsource and copywriters and people that are mastered SEO and blogger, writers, everything that you could do to go big time. I'm talking 7-figure, multiple 7 figures and higher. Why? Because you have a budget, a real budget to launch a real company. Now here's what I'm going to share with you. I offered this on my launch presentation, and this is a $997 bonus, okay? This is my personal bonus. And people pay me for this, guys. They pay me $1,000, $997. They really pay me for this. Now it includes a 90-minute live recruiting session where I'm going to first of all explain recruiting to you in detail, and then you're going to actually watch me do live recruiting. Now I tell my students to watch that training 6 times, okay? Because something shifts internally inside your body. Call it the polarity of the magnet. The magnet turns around and now you become the attractor factor, right? Versus pushing people away and repelling business like what most people do. So the first part is a 90-minute live recruiting, and then I actually do a millionaire mentoring session that's recorded where you can see me interacting with 9 different people, and they share with you their struggles. They share with you their pain. Now once you understand the pain of the market, your whole marketing changes, guys. Right across the board. Because as you speak to their pain, you get their attention. And you're going to master that once you go through this training. You're going to be a master of understanding how to get people's attention because you're speaking to the right market, right? That's how you start getting incoming calls, right? Now, that's a $997 bonus. Now, if you take action, okay, so if you've gotten an email from me or from Ari or from anybody here on the panel, or somebody might just send you to it, you want to reach back out to those people, okay? I'll tell you what happens when somebody contacts me and I get an incoming, right? And they go, oh, I heard about this shadow commission project, right? I go, well, how'd you find out about it, right? I had a call today actually from a guy who was in the UK, right? He says, hey, Darren, listen, I heard about this shadow commission project. And I go, well, how'd you find out about it? He goes, I heard about that call you're doing tonight. I said, how'd you find out about it? He said, oh, I found out about it. Ari mentioned you on his wall. I said, okay, well, you need to reach out to Ari, right? Ari's a phenomenal leader. Reach out to him, right? If he's sleeping right now, he'll get back to you. Reach out to Ari. He'll sign you up and take care of you. Okay, that's the right thing to do, guys. Okay?
Right.
We're in what's called an abundant holographic universe. There is no lack. Just so you know, lack is an illusion. Okay? So a lot of people are like, oh, they want to take that person. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that as a leader. Okay? So somebody reaches out. I had another person that's in my Millionaire Mentoring class, Menchie. Okay, so somebody reached out to me because she was talking about Millionaire Mentoring, and I said, oh, well, tell me how you found out about this, right? And she goes, oh, I found out about through Menchie. I hope I'm not going to get in trouble. I said, no. I want to make sure that the sale goes back to Menchie. Okay, so meet up with Menchie. You'll still get my bonuses. Don't worry about that, right? Get back to the person that invited you here, right? And tell them that you're interested. Tell them that you were on this webinar, that you want to take action, right? And then once you're in our team, you're going to get the $997 top recruiter bonus. You're going to learn how to become a top recruiter. You're going to get our bonus sessions. You're going to get access to Ari's stuff. And let me tell you, he's already in multiple 7 figures, guys, okay? So when you take Ari's knowledge, when you take my knowledge, the stuff that I have from real business, the best year that I've ever had in business is almost $4 million, guys. Trust me, these strategies work. I've raised tens of millions of dollars in venture capital. I know what I'm doing, okay? And I can help you completely, totally change your life as you know it, where you will literally never have to worry about money again for the rest of your life. And I don't say that lightly, guys. I don't say that lightly. People that get into my mentoring have gone from completely homeless, and 6 months later, they had a $20,000 month, and 3 years later, they've launched their own network marketing companies. The homeless guy, okay, so 6 months to 20 grand, 3 years later, he launched his own network marketing company. That's Stephen Munson, and he launched a company called Heal, right? He's just launching it right now. You know, Eric Green, right? Another great story, was selling photocopiers. Best month this last year was $70,000 for the month. Okay, he went from $4,000 to a $70,000 a month. Now he's a multiple 6-figure income earner, and he's actually one of the founders now of the Shadow Commission Project. How about that, right? Eric Green and Paul Turner, right? So there's some really super amazing stories here, really great testimonials. Average, everyday people. They just had a dream. They just wanted a better life. They tried different strategies, online, MLM, network marketing, affiliate marketing, and then they got their hands on this formula. They got their hands on this training, right? It's all about mentorship, guys. Now keep in mind, once that gateway opens, you start getting other relationships, right? Like Eric became a master people connector. Really, he's very, very good at people connecting, I will tell you that. And putting people together with other people, right? And building the relationships from giving value to people. Don't always be thinking about what's in it for me, what can I get, how can I make money, okay? What can I do to help another person? That's what you should be thinking about, right? What can I do to help them solve their pain and their problems? Maybe they don't have any pain and problems, right? Maybe you can't help. Maybe you know somebody else that can, right? That's a good networker. Those are good networkers. So guys, what I encourage you to do is this. Get back to the person that invited you. I can tell you that if you do take action and you get into our training, your life as you know it is going to change forever. And that, my friends, you can take to the bank. So back over to you, Ari.
Hey, man, you said it all, guys. I mean, look, you hit it on the head, Darren. Get back with the person that got you here. Get involved with this. Don't miss out. I promise you, if you skip this, you're going to lose money. And you're not just going to lose money, you're going to lose the ability to actually scale your other businesses and become more successful in those, because this is going to create the revenue that you need. I don't care what you're doing right now. Listen to what I'm saying real quick. I don't care what you're doing right now. Drop everything and focus on this right now. This is where you're going to generate your income. It's going to allow you to put back in and grow whatever it is that you're building, whatever business is important to you. This is going to help you fund it. So let's go. That's all I got for you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming in tonight. Peace, love, and prosperity. And let's go make some money.
Let's do it.